Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games, and welcome back to my Griffonian Republic campaign here in Hearts of Iron 4 Equestria at War. We're just going to be mostly doing some mopping up here. First thing, of course, we have to do is the tricolor over Griffenheim. It is done, Griffenheim is ours, and the despotic oppressive empire has been beaten. 3 cheers for our successful revolution and liberation. Hooray. So I don't think that we can do any justified war goals on these people. So what I might do, because I know a lot of you are going to be upset about the border gore, I can already tell. It's like a memory that already happened, even though it's in the future. You know, it's weird, some sort of weird premonition kind of thing. All right, we got tons of factories to throw around these days. So let's see, we got the heavies, we got this, and this, and goodness gracious, we still have more. Let's get that, we'll get that. Not much in the way of recruitable population, but it's okay, we're going to get our cores soon enough. Got the naval dockyards I can actually use now. Not that this matters, I don't even know why I'm bothering with this. Yeah, it really does not matter, I genuinely don't know why I'm bothering. So, leave it all open, he said as he continued to select things. I don't know, get that, the warning system thingamabobber, and okay, so tricolor over Griffenheim. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is, I'm trying to remember, I think that's it. Alright, so this is, what's this thing's tag? I'm trying to remember how I check this. FEA, okay, so annex, FEA. I'm just doing this to clean things up. All right, Bronze Hill. Because I'm not going to be able to, you know, absorb them regularly. And annex, what's this one? The Duchy of Griffenheim. PYT. Okay. There we go. And look at that. It's meant to be. We got a nice big name from sea to shining sea, in the north to the south, and so on and so forth. So we're about to get ourselves moved over back to the Imperial City, which is right over here. They've already maxed out the infrastructure, so then we'll just max out everything around it. Make it a big megaopolis kind of thing. Griffinstone is also down here. Let's see what we can do about that. The two brothers have found peace. Isn't that nice? Let's, I don't know, build some sort of highway or something through here. Okay, cool. That should keep... Wow, that's actually still not enough to keep all of my stuff busy. Equestria's going after the Badlands. I don't know, infrastructure. Just put freaking infrastructure everywhere or something. There, that is enough to finally keep all of my factories busy. So let's see what's going to happen. We're just going to get the cores here. We're actually demobilizing right now. Why? Reform military. Okay, so we'll get some sort of event. The return to Griffenheim, victory, finally our... Okay, wait, let's first read this event. The tricolor in Griffenheim. Today, the Republican tricolor has been raised on top of the Imperial Palace in Griffenheim, former capital of the Griffonian Republic. This marked a major victory for the Republican forces, who have largely consolidated their hold over the former Imperial territory through their promises of reform and peace. The president-marshal of the Republic, Kemmersky, has proclaimed that every Griffin shall come to enjoy the fundamentalist rights of liberty, democracy, and prosperity within their new borders. Whether this will become a reality is, however, uncertain. The Republicans stand victorious over their old aristocratic rivals, and a new era begins for Griffonia, one headed by the Republic. A new era indeed. So, victory! Finally our long exile ends, and we are back to where the Republic was born, Griffenheim. Now that the city is ours and resistance has been quelled, we need to decide what kind of republic we wish to become. Should we strive for more centralization or decentralization? Should we reform our administration? There are many questions that must not be tackled. That not's probably not supposed to be there. So decentralization only led us to near collapse in the past. This will decrease annex cost. Master impact minus 0.2. Production efficiency growth. Production efficiency cap. Construction speed all get better. We shall stay true to the ideals that led us in 978. Gain national spirit, decentralization. Annexation cost is increased. Public cost is decreased. Master impact minus 0.2. Seems like centralization is just better. Or we can do Alliance of Griffin Nations gains national spirit. Alliance of Nations, increased trade, opinion factor, same ideology, monthly opinion, improved relations opinion. We join the Griffonian Research Network. Or it looks like we create it, and so like pretty much everybody else gets in on this. Is this going to have any effect on which of these I do? No, we actually are going to start going down these 3 paths. We're going to go with centralization. It just seems objectively better. Okay, 3 principles of the Griffins. With our political situation back in order, we can now begin to focus on what truly makes our nation special by embracing our 3 basic principles. You know, a lot of how the Griffonian stuff works, it really reminds me of China with its, you know, everybody's jockeying for position, trying to take charge of China. So, like, the Griffonian revolutionary state seems very clearly to be Mao, and then this is, I guess, the closest thing to the Chinese Republic because it has its 3 ideals. I don't know. Maybe I'm just completely wrong and spitballing and such. Yeah, so look at that. We've got over 1 million. We're still demobilizing, though. It's really strange. And because we are Harmony, we cannot, for example, justify on them. Do we get any new decisions? Expand the mines. We don't have certain technologies. We need the excavation stuff. I have been neglecting that. Let's try to deal with that. But yeah, I could just run over the whole world now if I wanted to. I'm not going to, though. Maybe the United Ponies Alliance would give us some trouble. But even so, I think we'd be fine if we just built up first. So there's no need for that. Besides, we've got Kaiserreich 0.8 coming out soon, so that's going to be eating up my time, which is why I wanted to get a Equestria War campaign done before that. All right, 3 principles of the Republic. After many years, the Republic is ready to fully embrace its revolutionary principles, liberty, democracy, and prosperity. The president-marshal has announced that the Republic has come a long way and that the nation could now finally move on to realize these 3 important principles of mind. Our previous instability and insecurity is a thing of the past. We stand united under the banner of the tricolor. Liberty, democracy, and prosperity for all. Look at that. We're just getting political power for freaking everything. Let's just start going down these paths. This is kind of an epilogue, if anything. The first value of the Republic is liberty. The freedom of speech, the right of free travel, and more. All of these rights must be granted to our citizens at once. So it shall be so. Okay, and then we got the work here is done. I think we'll do the elections last. So I think what we'll do is we'll finish liberty, then democracy, then prosperity, come down here, and then alternate these or something. Yes, yes, indeedy, feed the needy. Okay, excavation is done there. So we're just taking things as our George Washington reigns over a peaceful continent. Whoop, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. The only thing that sucks is I guess I just stay stuck with the 4 research slots. It's going to also be interesting when, I don't want to say that I'm not going to play Equestria War until it updates, but I really want to see the River Federation done so that, you know, I could just see whatever it is they're going to do. Look at this. This is about like a third of the continent that there's not much going on right now. Okay, so democracy. The second value of the Republic is democracy. Free elections and a government elected by the people is what we shall embrace. A government by the people, for the people. But it's not of the people. It's of our president-marshal. Obviously. Okay. Wait, I just realized there's no music. You know what? Let's switch it to it's just the Equestria War music. While we play this out. And I'm also trying to see if anything else is going to happen in the world, but I don't think so. There's not really any reason for it. Dread League is just not going to do the Black Crusade ever, I guess, or Finis Omnium Vaterium. Maybe I should tag over and force them. That could be fun. That's right, it's dead. Maybe I should. It'll give me something to do, right? Well, we think about that. Let's see how many of these I can build up. Woo! Look at that. And heavy divisions? Heavy tank divisions? Wow. Okay, cool. So we've got that done. Let's keep coming down here. Yeah, I will. I am going to tag over. The third and final value of the Republic is prosperity. Equal rights and minimum wage is only the beginning of the principle, as many Griffins also advocate labor rights and more. All Griffins have the right to prosper and live long, presumably. So this should be simple enough, right? We do have our... Okay, so we are down there now. We're going to max out the infrastructure up here and then walk it back down. Okay, is there anything that I'm even close to being short on? Nope. Not even a little bit. One day on that. Wow. Okay. Let's just keep going down these paths. Working on more better artillery. Oh, I'm not paused. I need to unpause. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, and sure enough, we got supply issues up there. Get the final land doctrine. I truly don't even know what to do with all this. What am I supposed to do? Okay, let's get some air bases over here. Do they have pilots and whatnot? They've got no planes. Okay, so what the heck am I worried about then? So, all right, we're gonna pause. Come over here. Tag dead. Alright, let's get this party started. The day has finally come, with the Arcturian Order lying in ashes and many of their former citizens now serving in our dead army. We can finally set our eyes on the true goal, the crusade against all life, and the installation of what Rosa Maledicta calls true order. The time has finally arrived to call forth the Dark Crusade. The world will fear the name of the Dread League. Get started. Tag. Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember. Somebody once told me, or I think I saw somebody post in the Equestria War Discord, but the tag for the Griffonian Republic is fat, which is supposed to be short for fat ass, but I don't know why. I truly don't. 1 week for semi-modern artillery. Wow. How many divisions do they have? 170. They're going to be coming to play. That is for sure. Okay, so we got some more divisions ready to be deployed. Okay, got these 24 on the way. So we need another 8, I think. Of course, I'm short to set down to 6. Okay, prosperity complete. Gotta keep dragging my ass all the way down to the bottom of this every time. All right, land tax. It's gonna lower our consumer good factories by 5%, which I could be wrong, but that's gonna... Oh my god, I think there's not enough aluminum in the world, actually, for all the planes I'm trying to build. There's literally not enough. Okay, that's fair. Let's do that. Something like this. There we go. Now there's just not enough steel in the world. We got a whole new set of problems. Okay, we're kind of getting there. How's the supply situation looking? A bit better. Gotta bring these guys back. Have them post in the mountains. What can go wrong, right? Yes, they're justifying on us. It's gonna be happening soon. Soon. Sooner than we think. Let's just get all the infrastructure maxed up here. Oh yeah, I think I could get rid of this now. TD bug. There we go. Just start maxing out all the infrastructure up here, preparing for whatever it is they're going to do. Because I've never actually seen the Dread League launch the Black Crusade, so let's see what's happening. I still don't know what this missing citizens does. Maybe some of you have commented in the interim, but I right now have absolutely no clue what's happening with that. It's really weird to me. All right. Okay, come on. Oh, 1,000's all I could do. Whatever. That's fine. Put you all here. I know this is not optimum air wing sizes, but whatever. Welfare for all. just going to modify our prosperity some more. Maybe the missing citizens have something to do with the Dread League. That's what we'll write in the histories afterwards, that's what's happened. So we've got, we're down to 1% consumer good factories, and that's about to go away because of the welfare for all. Okay. Just I was kind of just listening to the music there for a little bit. And these two like, what is the deal with House Erie and House Ear? Or what? They go back and forth. Just fight, 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 kiss, kiss, kiss. That's just how it seems to play out for them every time. A Black Crusade has been called. Insane Mad Mare declares war on the world. Rosa Maledicta, as she proclaims herself, desires to bring ruin to the world. Nations across the globe received a single written message. It read, "The order has fallen, and now the world must embrace death." It has many communities worried. This could truly spell horror for the nations of Griffonia when the undead tide brings hell to their doorsteps. The end of days may be upon us all. Pray that the dead return to their graves before they dig one for us. Certain interests align. Perhaps a deal can be struck. So yeah, I think they just declare. I think the way the Black Crusade works is they declare war on everybody who is on their border, and then they're gonna get bonuses and stuff or something like that whenever they attack somebody. So anyway, we are going to go on the offensive here and begin pushing into the black country of the Dread League. Ooh, wait a minute. What the? Alright, that was weird. Okay. Yeah, there we go. You see? Fight, fight, fight! And now kiss, kiss, kiss. Now they're all better again. I don't know what is the deal. I've got so many questions I gotta remember to ask the devs because they just confuse the heck out of me. Alright, welfare for all is complete. Can we please just push in here now? Oh, there's your problem. I don't think I had actually made a front line for them. So yeah, they're declaring war on everybody, on House Avian. Who is that? I don't know, but social approach. Since we have established a powerful economic base, we will begin to encourage the concepts of mother and fatherhood amongst the youth of our nation. Our welfare state will make sure to encourage the birth of a new generation of griffins. Okay. So anyway, hit it! Yeah, we're just let's see here. They're fielding 2.37 million pony power. And that is with them having gone, I think they did the Coven of Blood, which is the vampires, which is my understanding supposed to have much less recruitable population. Let's see, like here, they have monthly population plus 100%. Where's another one? They got other stuff. Advanced Necromancy. Monthly population plus 50%. Monthly population plus 40%. Recruitable population 5. And I think there's more. Yeah, they're doing the graveyard shift. Ha! That's funny. Alright, but we're going good. We're about to reach the Tarpeian Rock. They're declaring on countries I don't even know what the heck they are. They've got names. I don't even know, man. Alright, but looks like we've got another 24 ready to go. Queue up another 24. Keep cranking them out. Actually, that's probably going to be the last 24 we can use. Alright. Get a new commander. Gerhard Whitefeather. What an interesting name. Here we go, because we've got a gap starting to open up over there. I really do start to wonder if this Erie thing is just some sort of glitch. They attack, there's peace. They attack, there's peace. Oh, River Federation coming in with a clutch naval invasion. 2 clutch naval invasions. Wow. Whoa, watch out for the River Federation. Doing their part to stop the Dread League menace. Wow. Did not see that one coming. Alright. We've only taken 4,000 casualties. They've taken almost 400,000 casualties. You just see it continuing to spike the more we press in. Sombra Obscura. Some of these generals. Fractured Note. That's who we're fighting, a Fractured Note. Who else have we got around here? Shrieking Banshee does not have a actual image yet. But you know, keep the infrastructure following the army. One of my favorite techniques, especially when I've got these heavy tanks, as longtime viewers know. The Knightly Order of Hellquill. See, once again, they're declaring war on countries I don't even know what the heck they are. Or where are they? The Knightly Order of Hellquill. Okay. So they're just declaring war on people they don't even border yet, even as I rip them to shreds. Okay, social approach is done. Dawn of the Stalingradian Bloc. What? It's a new pack. It's an interesting little image. Despite the recent Soviet focus on communism in one country, the internationalist roots of the movement transcend borders. The solidarity with workers around the world was a key element in Vasily Pantushenko's speech today when the Stalingradian Bloc was announced. Going beyond a political international, this is an alliance that binds the countries militarily, with both regimes promising to aid each other against outside threats. Whether it will act as a sword or a shield for the communist revolution remains to be seen. Okay, so it's them and their puppets, basically. Alright, but let's keep going. Let's keep going here. It's time to institute some new institutions. Let's see here. Expanding the government using our new, much larger budget will allow for more public institutions to be established. With increased capabilities and effectiveness, we will be able to serve the people better than before. Right, you attack. Well, they're starting to sabotage. Boom, boom, boom. Missing citizens once again. The Dread League's declaring war on Erie. So they're declaring war on what, the sun? Is that the joke? They don't declare on the moon, just the sun? I just noticed the sun's stability is through the roof, and this one's is 0.4. I wonder if that has anything to do with maybe who wins between Equestria and Luna, or if it's Equestria, if Celestia, I should say, stays in charge and Luna never takes power, the sun will always have higher stability. I don't know. Alright, we're still moving along here. Everybody is on aggressive, right? No, they're not. Yeah, that's a good idea, Dread League. Just keep declaring on more and more people, even though you're clearly getting your butt kicked by me. They're up to 1.78 million casualties. How much do they still have in reserve? They got about a million vampires or so that I still would have to deal with. We'll be in Frostbell soon enough. Got another 4 tank divisions ready to go. The Dread League is declaring on Minatoria, way down here, as far south as they could go. I'm just making the world safe for my democracy. Field Marshal must be ready for an upgrade. No, apparently not. Okay, new focus. Prepare for the general elections. Preparations for the first Griffonian general election are already underway. Parties and politicians are campaigning all across the country in an attempt to gain the fervor of the voters. Oh, some of these are being bad boys. They snuck around. Running wild over here in the north. Let's just get them surrounded. Shouldn't be too much trouble. Yeah, it looks like they're already cut off. They're all gonna die anyway. Wessel Freytag's been wounded. As long as he's not infected. Who's justifying? Aquilean Republic is justifying against us. You don't say, huh? Reclaiming the outer republics. Okay, let's try to finish up this Dread League stuff then. This all works out beautifully then. There can only be one true republic. Yeah, you've just made it easy for me. Who are they allied with? The Prywin Republic. That's way out here. I guess they're not a puppet anymore. Okay. Whatever. Let's keep building our railroads all over the damn place. so I can make sure I've got infrastructure wherever it is I fight. Not suffering from too much attrition or anything like that. Oh, what's going on? We're getting pushed back a little bit here. I think I need to... Okay, wait, yeah, I need to really clean this up. Let's get my most veteran 24 over here. This guy's up to level 6, nice. Okay, so everybody over here is going to just starve, so there's not really much to worry about. So by the time you guys watch this episode, Kaiserreich 0.8 should be out. Or will it be? Actually, maybe not. I'm thinking about what my upload schedule is. But after, I'm telling you, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to go and work on several papers. I've got 3 papers that are going to be due, all of them technically after the release date. The release date that I understand Kaiserreich to be. But I want to get them done ahead of time so that I could... Yeah, basically I want to get them done by the date that it's supposed to be over. Kaiserreich 0.8 is supposed to come out. So that way I can focus on making some guides and getting several campaign videos up. Now, what I'm going to do is, guaranteed freedoms. By guaranteeing the individual freedom of all citizens, we can make sure they feel a great love for their nation and its government. Sweet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try, and I've actually never done this before, I'm going to try to do something where I release several videos at the exact same time on the channel by using the schedule function. Of course, I use the schedule function all the time. I know that sometimes people have, for example, sometimes people go, damn, CHG, did you just upload something at 1 in the morning? First off, there's time differences, but second, it might be because I uploaded something at noon, and so I thought, let me just upload something at midnight. Right, let's take all this. Apparently I can't. Okay. So anyway, what I'm going to try to do is get, I'm thinking 4 videos to go live at once. And they are going to be, not every single 0.8 country I want to do, but I guess I should say my top 4 that I want to get done. So the plan is going to be to have victory over the Undeath, the end of the Dread League. Through blood, sweat, and tears, we have finally conquered the tide of undeath. Rosa, maledicta, the Queen of Blood, and her lackeys were executed on sight when Magehold was stormed. In the ashes of the war against the dead, the living must come together to rebuild from them. The dark magic of the Dread League still taint the land, and the Arcturian Order has suffered from the Dread Blight. Only one option is clear for us now. We have come to the decision that the Arcturian Order must be restored. We cannot risk another Dread Mark. Let's also split these guys. Anyway, so I was saying, so these are the 4 campaigns that, as of the time of this recording, and this could change, that I am going to place, that I'm going to have released the first episode of. Nice, it's William Steelbeak. That are gonna release when it comes out. They are going to be the Pacific States. I'm going to do a Pacific States of America run. I'm going to do a MacArthur's America run because I actually never have done one. I'm going to do an American Union State one, and I really don't know which path I'm going to take. I don't know if I'm going to do Huey or Pelly or the business plot. I might just like do a Patreon poll or something, or I don't know. I'll find a way to decide like which of those I'm going to do. And then I'm going to do a combined Syndicates of America run as well. So for those of you who have not... Wait a second. For those of you who... don't know already, I actually was very graciously, I am very grateful for this, given an early access copy to 0.8. So I've had access to it for, I want to say, a week now. I've already figured out how the new Civil War works and things like that. And now something I've been noticing, because obviously I've been doing tons and tons of testing, I'm trying to get foundations laid for when I'm going to do guides, although I do know that some things are going to change when 0.8 comes out. And the thing is, I'm just trying to get ready for the guide, so I haven't really been playing, but from what I could observe, it is so frickin' difficult for the combined Syndicates of America to win now, especially if Jack Reed does not get elected. Then it just turns from being very difficult to being apparently impossible. So I am going to try to do a playthrough where I get Huey Long elected, and then switch over to the Combined Syndicates of America and try to pull off a win. I think it's going to be very, very difficult because the volunteers just come so damn quickly to the United States these days. I guess these guys aren't going to attack me. They've got war goals. Anyway, let me just finish up what I was saying. So they just attack so freaking fast now. I mean, not they attack so freaking fast. Well, they do attack the combined syndicate so quickly, and then tons of foreign volunteers just congregate in Washington, and so it's basically impossible to just rush Washington D.C. these days unless you just got super duper lucky. Yeah, with the United States gets tons more militia units than they used to. Although I've noticed it also takes longer for them to pop up. It takes a few days more, and actually that does make a difference. And the American Union state is just incredibly strong. All right, the election has come, a truly historic moment for all of us. Now we only need to await the results. But yeah, the American Union state almost always wins, especially if the Pacific states are formed. The American Union state, I don't know what kind of buffs they got, but they are crazy strong. So you know how people used to say, oh, the combined syndicates always wins every single war? That's what the American Union state seems to do these days. So anyway, to review, those are going to be the 4 campaigns. I'm going to put episode 1 of up at the same time, and then I'm going to see which one people like most, and then I'll do that one first, and then move on to completing the other 3, but I'm going to prioritize that one first. So to review, it's going to be a Pacific States of America run as the last bastion of American democracy. There's going to be a MacArthur's America campaign, so that one's going to be tough because whenever MacArthur comes to power, the Pacific States breaks off, so I'm going to be very stretched. Then there's going to be an American Union state run, which I have not yet determined which of the 3 paths I'm going to take. Because I did Huey Long, actually. That was the first ever Kaiserreich campaign I did on the channel, was an American Union state one. And I went Huey Long, not Pelly. So maybe I shouldn't do Huey Long just because of that, because I already have. And then I'm going to do a Combined Syndicates of America run, which also I'm going to have a gimmick for it, besides that it's just being super hard because I elect Huey initially. But I don't want to talk about what that gimmick is until it's released. But it's this idea I had like a year ago, and I just have not actually done it because about a year ago is when I found out they were going to redo the American state. So I thought, well, I'd just wait for that. I didn't realize it was going to take a year. But it's been worth it, I think. All right. Elections. Our great president-marshal, Kemmersky, has decided that the Republic is ready for its first official general election. With his resignation, many popular politicians have scrambled and tried to gain the support of the populace. The 2 most popular ones are Heinrich Kingfeather and Schnabel Sungerider. Heinrich is a firm believer in political neutrality, believing that it would further advance our economic wealth and political stability if our nation decided to stay out of foreign affairs. On the other hand, Schnabel, a young revolutionary, firmly believes in the ideals of the Republican Revolution. He argues that a stance of neutrality would mean leaving defenseless griffins in other countries to their fate of being oppressed by monarchs, dictators, and the like. It was a heated and yet very short election campaign, and the results are in. Okay, so this just changes party popularity, it looks like. So I can't change to non-align. Anyway, Schnabel Sung... Actually, here's what we're going to do, real quick. We're going to make a save file here, just so I can... let's just look at what Kingfeather looks like. Oh my god, look at that asshole. Just what a jerk with his eyebrows and his teapot, his little tea key cup and whatnot. Yeah, just goodness. Alright, so the Sun Glider becomes president, which she kind of already was there. And one more thing to take. A dream realized. And so, a Republican dream has at long last been realized. All over Griffonia, Griffins stand in awe of what we have achieved. Monuments of the president-marshal and his great deeds have been built, and our tricolor now proudly flies in every city. Truly, a model republic has claimed its rightful place in Griffonia. Hail, hail, Griffonia, a land I didn't make up. So, anyway, we're just waiting this out. So, anyways, 0.8 is going to be really good, and that's why I just wanted to get this done, because I know once 0.8 comes out, if I do anything, like I'm going to have Crusader Kings 2 stuff still uploading, and I just know everything that's not Kaiserreich. People are going to say, why aren't you working on it? Why aren't you working on it, slave? I hate that. Okay. We've got 16 more days to go. Just want to see what this final event is. Marshal Kemmersky passes away. Come on. And the Aquilea Republic didn't have the guts to attack me. And Hegel just sort of sat there, huh? Never did anything. Alright, dream realize. Marshal Kemmersky passes away. Sad news has just reached us. Our great President-Marshal Kemmersky has unfortunately passed away. His death has caused a great amount of mourning among the populace. Many have and still do look up to him as one of the greatest revolutionaries to date. No kidding. Without his deeds, the Republic as it is today would not have come to be. Great monuments shall be erected to honor his great person and even greater deeds. The Republic says its last farewell to the hero of the Revolution and appreciates his hard work and dedication. May he rest in peace. He'll stop being a field marshal, but luckily we have all these younglings who come with the career officer trait. So he prepared for this day. Gains national spirit, legacy of the marshal, which grants training time minus 10%, daily political power costs minus 0.20%, mobilization speed plus 20%, ideological drift defense plus 25%, guarantee costs minus 50%. And I think that's it. Unless they sometimes are tricky. Okay, yeah. Sometimes the team, you know, they do it kind of frequently in Equestria at War. They'll suddenly pop up, open a bigger section of the focus tree that you didn't know was there. But there it is. That's it. Thanks for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games. I hope that you enjoyed this little quick series. It was a short one, just 4 episodes. And although I did kind of do a skip there between episodes 1 and 2. But it was fun. It was a quick little one. And hail the Griffonian Republic, hail democracy, hail harmony, and all that and whatnot. Thanks for joining me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell so you're always notified whenever a new video goes up. And you know what? If you really, really enjoy my work and you want me to see more of it, feel free to donate to me on my Patreon, patreon.com/conqueringhistory. You'll find a link to that in the description below. And you all have yourselves a wonderful day. Goodbye.